Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Enough Power TV. Happy New Year. If it is your first time on this channel, my name is Improcessing. I do a content on personal finance and entrepreneurship. So if you are one of those people who really want to um, start winning on your financial experiences and you want to take hold of your finances, this is the right channel for you. I think you might consider subscribing to this channel if you really want to start winning in 2024. So in a previous video, I was talking about the importance of setting an emergency fund. Do go check the video on the I do have the video where I was explaining more on how the importance of having the emergency fund. In one of the important things that I raised on that video is the fact that I said emergency fund can also be the means that you can use to make money, because I don't believe that the money must just be in the bank packed there and not do anything. Though the money is in the bank waiting for so-called the unforeseen circumstances, this money must make you another money. So in that way, I was actually explaining how your emergency fund can make you a lot of money. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a little bit of the steps on how I went about setting my emergency fund. Remember, this is not a financial remember, this is not a financial advice. If you are looking for a financial advice, you are more than welcome to find someone who is certified with FSCA. Okay, let's go into aid. Okay guys, this how my budget look like every month. If you can check from here, it's written salary number one. The reason why I wrote salary number one is my way of saying, guys, it's okay to have multiple sources of income. And from this arrow, it goes there. It says what? Pay yourself first. Usually, remember, I have a video that is explaining the law of paying yourself first. In this case, I pay myself 20% of the salary, and then 20%. Let's say, for an example, I'm earning 14,000 rand. 20% of 14,000 rand, it's 2,800. So I cut that money in half. The half is going to investments, and then the other one is going to the emergency fund. And then after we subtracted this 20% from our salary, we go to the budget. The budget has things like savings. Yeah, there's a rent, there's food, there's Wi-Fi, there's petrol. There is a money for domestic. There's a money that we use for going out, and then there's also the money for insurance. And there's also the money from all these. There's a money for those extras. By extras we mean the money that we put aside for our retirement annuity, our RA. And there's a small money that goes also for building projects that we are having. And you also have to contribute to our tax-free savings account. If you stick around, on the next videos, on the coming videos, I'm going to explain what it means to have an RA, what it means to have a tax-free savings account. Yeah. And then guys, another thing that you need to remember is the fact that there's a difference between your savings and your emergency fund. I think it would be a good idea if you have a different separate bank accounts for both your savings and your emergency, because they are not the same. In a previous video, like I said earlier, I was all about the importance of having the emergency fund, and also how the emergency fund can make you a lot of money, because in that video I'm actually explaining something that is more like profound, powerful, in a sense that I'm also giving you ideas on how, while your money is still waiting for those unforeseen circumstances, your emergency, how we can grow in the process, how you can make it more money. Because remember, the concept of putting money under your mattress or in your jar somewhere is not the right thing. It's breaking the law of money, in which the money must circulate. Okay. Um, Again, one thing that I need to say here is, you need to remember is that, if for an example all these things that I've mentioned here, it goes to, let's say all of it, they go to 6,000 rand, that means I need 6,000 rand for me to be able to live every month. So in other words, the experts, they advise that you need to have at least 6 months of your emergency. This is, you call it an emergency fund, or some people they call it a safe financial safety net. You need at least the money that will cover you for 6 months. So if I'm using 6,000 rand a month, that means if for the next 6 months I need to have like 36,000 rand. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do all these things, and then you're gonna work until you get to your, what you call, the emergency fund. Yeah, you're gonna get what we call the emergency fund. Okay, yeah. So like I said, this money must be in a separate account. They usually called it the money market accounts. This is the market, this is an account whereby your money will be easily accessible, because you know when the emergencies are taking place, you need this money immediately, but at the same time your money must grow in the process while it's waiting for those unforeseen circumstances. Yeah. That's more like it. That's more like how I draw my budget and set my emergency fund. Yeah, I'll be doing different videos on how I'll be investing, where I'm investing, and then um, like I said, I'll also explain about the tax-free savings account. How does that work? Because remember, everyone must have that tax-free savings account, and then also your retirement annuity. Okay. All right, guys. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.